Today we are going to add the open file functionality to our QNotepad. So let's get started. So guys, we are on our computer screen right now. This is all the code we have written in our previous video. So to create the open file action, first of all, we will just copy these lines by pressing Ctrl+C like this. And we will paste these lines after this by pressing Ctrl+V. Now we need to change this new file here, then here to open file. So just write here open. Before that, to make our work easier, we will be working with multiple cursors. To work with multiple cursors in VS Code, you need to press the Alt key. By pressing the Alt key, you just need to select one after the another. Which one you need to rename. Let me just select this one also. Let's change it to open. Okay, it's fine. Now let's set the status tip to open file, something like this. Now we will create a method called file open. So just write here file open. And today we are going to do a very interesting thing. We are going to set the shortcut key for the user to open this open file action very quickly. So how will we do that? We will just write here open file action dot set shortcut like this, and within the inverted commas write the shortcut which one you want to set to this open file action. I'm just writing here Ctrl+O. It can be anything. Okay, it can be Ctrl+ anything. Okay, so it's your wish. Let's just add the shortcut key to our new file action also, and new file action dot set shortcut, and let's set it to Ctrl+N. Okay, now let's create our file open method after this. So just define file open like this, pass here self, give a colons, enter. Now make a variable path, give a comma, underscore, and equals to. Here we will be getting the path value. Okay, so just write here Q file dialog, this one. Now what do I mean by this Q file dialog? Actually, this widget is a file selector dialog. It enables the user to navigate through the file system and select a file to open or save. Okay, now write here dot get open file name. Now what do I mean by get open file name? It actually this thing actually returns name of the file selected by the user to open it. Okay, now just write here a parenthesis and then pass here, write here self, and here caption, just let's set it to open file, give a comma, and then directory. The directory should be two inverted commas. Okay, as there will be no such specific directories. Now filter, the user should open only text documents. Okay, so we need to write here text documents, and in the right here parenthesis star.txt. Okay, it's fine. Now if path is true, so if path, give a colons and then enter. So we are going to write here try and except statement here. Actually the try block lets you test a block of code for errors, and the except block lets you handle the errors. So just write here try, and here with open. Now what is this open? Now you can see the syntax of this open function on the screen. Here file means the path and name of the file, and here mode defines in which mode you want to open the file. Okay, here our path is path like this, give a commas, and then mode will be RU. Now what do I mean by this RU? R means open for reading and U means universal new lines. What do I mean by universal new lines? In simple words, it just means open for input as a text file, with universal new line interpretation. Okay. After this, just write as if, give a colons and then enter. Now here we just write here text equals to f dot read. Now what does this read mean? This read function actually returns the contents of the file. Okay. Now as we have added a try block, we need to add an except thing also. So just write here except exception as E. We will be storing the exception as E. Okay. Now you need to type here self.dialogCritical. Now what is the dialog critical? This is the method we have created, which we have created in our previous video to show errors. Okay. Dialog critical, and then just write here string E. So we will be displaying our error on the screen. After that, else now we will update the path value. Just write here self.path equals to path. Sorry. Now self.editor, here we are going to set update the text. So self.editor dot set plain text, and here text. After this, we are going to update the title. So self.update title, this one. Okay, now we are done with it. So let's finally run the code. So let me just click on this open. So it opens up our file dialog box. Okay, now let's try for Ctrl+O. Yeah, it is working superb. It has opened the your open file dialog. Now let's check for Ctrl+N. So let me just type a text so that you will be able to understand. Ctrl+N, it will, after pressing Ctrl+N, it will be disappeared. The text will be cleared. Okay. Yeah, I have pressed Ctrl+N and all the text have been cleared. So this is working fine. So we are successful in adding the open file action functionality to our QNotepad. In our next video, we are going to add the save as functionality to our QNotepad. Excited? So see the part 6 of this series on the left, and to automate Google Meet using Python, the video on the right is the best.